Hello again, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Hope you're all well. Hello, Sky. And yeah, if you're watching this on Christmas Day, happy Christmas. So there'll be one more episode after this today, and then yeah, it'll be going back to normal tomorrow. So yeah, we're heading to Idaho. We've got some more Christmas gifts, and I hope you're all having an excellent day. So yeah, we just stopped at this place temporarily so I could finish my coffee. So we'll get out before we cause any trouble, shall we? Right.
Get ready to turn left.
Yeah, we came down here to unlock the recruitment agency.
Turn
And also
left.
that Mac dealer. And I think that's the first Mac dealer that we have come across. So I think we've got them all now. Which will come in handy, because obviously I want to, when we start making the mega bucks, I want to start upgrading the ladies' trucks. So we'll get 11 drivers to start with. Sorry, 10 drivers to start with. And then, yeah, start upgrading them. I probably could have gone right there, couldn't I? Unlock some more of the map.
Keep right.
Yeah, so like I said in previous episodes, if you're watching this on Christmas Day, feel free to leave a comment, and preferably with your location as well. And yeah, I'll reply to you today. And yeah, wish you a happy Christmas, obviously. And also, if you're interested, I'll be uploading on the hour, every hour, an indie game. It's not going to be a serious game, but yeah, so if you're bored and you've got nothing to do, feel free to have a look at that. It's a bit of a mammoth task, but I've said I would, so I'll do my best. Yeah, at the moment, most of my view time, so about 85% of my view time is from non-subscribers, so hopefully I can win some of their trust, because obviously I'm new to YouTube, so hopefully doing these 24 uploads, extra uploads on Christmas Day, hopefully, yeah, they see I'm alright. Who knows? Right, so we've got 77,000. We need 100. Yeah, so in this episode we'll be able to upgrade our latest purchase, our depot, and then we'll be able to get 2 more drivers. When we've saved up enough for a truck. Is there anyone even there? The road's dead.
Rerouting.
Christmas. Sorry, I was trying to read a note that I'd made. It's alright though. I've started making notes so that I know if I need to do anything before I, one for scapegoat,
Exit right.
before I start playing or during the game. When I was lorry driving myself, I quite often used to use my phone to take notes and yeah, voice notes. So I'd say the thing, I'm not going to say it, but I'd say the thing that kind of opens the phone, and then I'd say make a note, blah 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 blah, and I'd say that, and then it'd save it in a little folder, and it used to do speech to text. And I quite often used to use it, so I'd say something like, remember to, I don't know, I don't know, remember to take a photo of the load, or something like that. And, yeah, so I might be driving for hours, so I might do, you know, like 4.5 hours worth of driving, and then, I'll quickly check my notes, and I used to move a bit of blue tack on the dashboard. It's ridiculous, but when I'd made a note, I used to move this bit of blue tack on the dashboard so that I knew to check my notes when I pulled up. And yeah, I remember once I'd made a note and I pulled up, and where speech to text is usually good, it was usually quite accurate, but there was this message and I just couldn't decipher it at all.
Go straight on.
Couldn't understand what it meant. And yeah, so I kept reading it and I was thinking, what does it think that... Well, obviously I could see what it thought I'd said, but I couldn't see what I'd actually said. But yeah, I never figured it out. And I know that it was me that had recorded it because I'd moved the bit of blue tack, and obviously I was the only one in the cab. But yeah, it was really random. But yeah, whatever it was, it can't have been that important because work went fine. Yeah, I usually have quite a good memory, but not so much short-term memory. Short-term memory, I seem to forget things quite quickly. Like, if I have to go downstairs for something, I quite often forget by the time I'm down there what I went down for. It's really annoying sometimes. But long-term memory, it's sometimes a bit annoying.
Get ready to turn left.
Because I remember stuff that I don't need
Finding
to.
a new route. Get ready to turn left. Turn left, and then turn left. Turn left.
Right, so we're going this way, do we? Yeah. want one of them in this game. That would have made a good Christmas episode, just driving around in one of them. Right, so less than 2.5 hours. Why don't you overtake me? Alright, not yet. If I do 10 miles an hour under the speed limit, will they go past? I won't do it all the way, don't worry. I'm trying to see what happens. I haven't been overtaken on here for ages. Obviously it can't now. Yeah, and in real life you're just being overtaken constantly when you're a lorry driver. Sometimes in such dangerous places as well.
Go straight on.
I remember so clearly, years ago I was driving along, I was in a 60,
Get ready to turn right.
and obviously I could only do 56, and this bloody Volkswagen Polo GTI came flying up behind
Turn
me,
right.
and it was so dangerous for them to overtake, but he started overtaking, and yeah, I just slowed right down. I thought, you know, like, don't react to it, like don't bib or anything like that, but I just slowed right down and let him pass. And yeah, in front of me there was a normal car, yeah, like just a car, and yeah, so they, when I slowed right down, they would have noticed that all of a sudden this lorry was kind of slamming on. And yeah, so the Polo GTI got in front of me, and I didn't tailgate him or anything, I just let him take the spot. And yeah, obviously I was stuck behind him for a few miles, and there was lots of opportunities for him to overtake, or her, I don't know, to overtake the car in front, but they didn't. And yeah, dead straight bits of road, just stayed behind it. And then again, the most stupid place you could imagine to overtake, there they go.
Go straight on.
And almost had a head-on collision. And you just think, yeah, these people, are they suicidal or something? Or are they just stupid? Yeah, the car that was in front of me though, they had to slam on because of this near-on head-on collision. But maybe they were on drugs or something, I don't know. But yeah, I was doing 56, and I wasn't losing or gaining on the car that was in front of me. But yeah, so ridiculous. It hardly ever saves you any time anyway when you overtake. Usually it's just a waste of time, and when you get to the next set of traffic lights, vehicles that you've overtaken are behind you anyway. Right, an hour to go.
Keep right.
Yeah, and unfortunately I used to have to... Oh no, I won't say about that because it's Christmas Day. Wind turbine over there.
Get ready to turn right.
Sun's slowly coming up.
turn right.
I'll have to pour another coffee in a minute. Got a lovely flask today. Roses. What's happened to the draw distance in my mirrors? We're almost there now, so I'll check it when we get there. I know him.
Go straight on. Keep left.
Bit risky, mate. Nope. Okay. You're ruining our view, aren't you? It's weird. There it is. Yeah, they're huge tugboats. Obviously, where you only ever really see them next to ships, it's deceptive. Yeah, I've been around a lot of them. I used to work at a docks. Massive train over there. Yeah, and the power that some of them have got as well. My goodness. Like, you compare it to a car, you know, like cars have just got nothing. Nice, thank you very much. We got anyone from Idaho? the new gifts.
Go straight on.
None of these are selected for any other reason than they haven't got enough gifts, by the way. I'm not
Keep left and then turn
avoiding
left.
any states or anything like that. It's literally just the ones that have got loads of gifts delivered already. I'm
Turn
kind of
left.
avoiding them because they've had their fair share. So there's no discrimination. Right, and away we go.
Turn right.
Okay.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
This is a little bit like the depot that I first worked from, so it's much wider though. The one that I worked at was much smaller than this, much narrower. And yeah, it was good, but the trouble with it was I'll just concentrate for a second. Yeah, they just obviously not concentrating enough, am I? They just had one little unit, and really they needed the one next to it as well. It wasn't quite... Oh, that's why I missed out. It wasn't quite suitable. It would have been fine with vans, if they just had vans. But yeah, basically you couldn't turn a lorry around down it. It was just impossible. So it was units like this, but there was, I think, 4 parking spaces outside for cars. So that limited it a lot anyway. And yeah, the main road was actually quite busy because it was leading into an industrial estate, but also they were building houses up there. So there was lots and lots of movement, and there was a Lidl or Aldi up the road. So yeah, reversing in from the main road was difficult. Anyway, right, let's see what jobs they've got. Right, they've got quite... Oh no, they haven't. Right, so they've had 1,100. They've had 1,318. This is how I'm choosing it. Right, they haven't had 1,000. So that's where we're going. Yeah, it was annoying, that depot. And you couldn't always kind of park outside for long while you were loading or unloading. We used to get lots of people come from Europe with huge loads, and then we'd have to unload their lorry into ours and then take it away, dispatched into vans, lorries, all sorts. Right, we're back in just a second. Okay, sorry about that, I was just upgrading the garage, so that's just cost us
here we go.
100 grand. But yeah, let's go, shall we? Oh right, okay, it's around the front. Yeah, it was probably about this wide, so from the side of my cab across, but lots of parked cars outside every unit, and I think there was 6 units on each side or something. So yeah, Lots of them are very, very
Okay,
busy.
let's find a new route.
Where am I picking this up
Turn
from?
left,
It
and
is
then
in there.
turn right.
Am I being thick? I didn't notice it.
It's all over.
Oh, it must be in that corner. Yeah, it is. Right, let's turn that mirror off before I forget. It annoys me. Almost swore then.
Drive safe.
We will, Sky. Yeah, and the depot next to us had so many vans in the morning going in and out.
Turn left, and then turn left.
But luckily, where the company had quite a good reputation, lots of the other companies used to,
Turn left.
yeah, kind of make allowances. Yeah, if you looked it up on Google Maps, on Google Street View, you wouldn't think that lorries were coming in and out of there. You wouldn't think it was that kind of company. It's weird, when I did my CPC, my Certificate of Professional Competence Training, I went to a place, and that was out in the middle of nowhere, and there was this old gate, and I did actually do my CPC when it was snowing.
Keep left.
So I left really, really early in the morning because I didn't know what the road conditions were going to be like. I think I might have left at 4 in the morning, 3 or 4 in the morning, because I had my flask, and yeah, I thought I'd just go there, read a book, and at least I got there. But yeah, there was this old gate that I parked near, and it looked like it hadn't been opened in years. But yeah, when it was getting towards did I just miss a gear? No. When it was getting towards the time of my appointment, a fella walked over to me and asked me whether I could move the car. Well, it was actually my Doblo, move the van. And I said, yeah, I'm just here for my CPC. And he said, oh, you can park over there. But obviously where there was so much snow, I couldn't see where the spaces were. So, yeah, I moved across. And then I thought, yeah, that gate could be opened anyway. I don't know what the issue is. And then about 10 minutes after, loads of cars started going in there, and then coaches were coming out. There was a coach depot. But yeah, just hidden away. Oh, good bit of driving there. Yeah, and that training is ridiculous. So if any of you are thinking about becoming a HGV driver, the CPC training is stupid. Like the physical part. Yeah, I've forgotten a lot of it, but a lot of the training, at least. But basically, if you didn't know what a ratchet strap was, you'd need to do that training. If you'd never seen a ratchet strap before, then that training would be beneficial. Here's mate. Yeah, I can't even remember what else I had to do in there, but I remember coming out thinking, is that it? All that way? Yeah, because it was quite a long journey. One of the reasons why I left so early was because it was the elevation change to the place I was going is huge. So I was thinking I'll probably be alright getting back, but getting there, going uphill, is not going to be easy. But that dog blow was alright in the snow. Oh, well done, Monica. For 3 grand. Got to pour a coffee. That's one of our new drivers, I think.
Go straight on.
I wish there was an RV, because we could have gone up that one. Oh, we're out of time. It's gone really quick. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put over and get myself a coffee, because yeah, I am pretty tired. So if this is doing 10 miles an hour, I'm just going to stick it on the side for a minute. Obviously not this side. And yeah, make myself a coffee. Yeah, so we'll stick it here. This nice view as well. You can imagine how clean the air would feel if you got out and breathed in here. All these trees. Bliss. I'd take a walk up there myself, but yeah, so thank you for watching everyone, and yeah, fingers crossed I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye for now.